what is a good reason to desire marriage? Whether
A
it's
good
from a
reason to
biblical perspective, right? Or from just cultural perspective. What are some good reasons why that's a
right,
desirable
thing,
situation,
right?
status to have?
I would say number one, I mean, technically 2 is better than 1. I mean, that really is true, right? It is true. It's better to have 2 thoughts, 2 different, thoughts on things, 2 different sets of opinions, 2 different skill sets in the house. I'm good at this, you're good at this, right? Like, I mean, that is desirable for balance, I think bringing balance um and for raising kids, you know what I mean? Like it brings a balance. Like with the kids, we were very different, but I'll tell you, I'm so glad he was here. Like, cause he taught discipline and hygiene in ways that quite frankly, it's just not my thing. You know what I mean? But I'm fun and free thinking and do you know what I mean? Like you can do anything, be fearless, right? Which matters. Right. But you also right.
The
So it's
balance
good.
to have
Right.
somebody that balances you.
Right, right. These are good reasons, right? And I believe that on some level, any reason can be a good reason if you and the person you're marrying are able to really talk about it,
Right.
be on the same page about it, right? Not judge the other person because their differences are different than yours.
Right.
To not let the unmet expectations, because they're not living up to what you thought it was going to be the thing that changes the way you feel about them and the way you treat them, and then resentment and disrespect and divorce,
Yeah.
So that's the thing, right? Any reason can be a good reason, right? Because no, real talk, I gotta have a perfectly good reason, right? Say I wanted to get married to because yeah, because I need some balance, right? Like in the house, like it helps me to be more motivated knowing that I have a partner to be taken care of also. Do you know what I mean? That I have somebody else to also be responsible for, right? Like that helps me to grow, right? And so that's my reason for being married is I want a partner, right? Maybe my partner's reason for being married is they want somebody to take care of, right? Now, those things could work in tandem
Or not.
or not, right? And it's not that either one of us is wrong,
Right.
right? Nobody's wrong here. It just, right?
But to communicate it, because there are some partners where their desire in marriage, they actually want to go into marriage to take care of somebody. Like that is their whole thing. I want to have somebody, I want to have kids, I want to have all these things to take care of, where they find joy in that. They find recognition in that. They find their identity in that, right? But if you have a spouse that's expecting you to want to care for them, and that's not you, you're the one that I want to be taken care of. And those things are not communicated. The expectations are not discussed beforehand. I think that's what you mean by it's good reasons. Both are good. But if they're not shared, if they're not communicated, if they're not agreed to, then they can actually both be just as bad.